Hey, what's up everybody, it's Tanky Cubed, and you're watching my first impressions video on the Moyu Bochuang 5x5 GT and the YJ Guansu 4x4. Okay, so these cubes were both purchased from the cubicle.us, and one thing I'd like to mention is that the shipping was incredibly slow at 3 weeks. I live in the US on the west coast and the cubicle is located on the east coast, and I was extremely agitated when it took them 2 weeks just to ship the puzzle out to me. So now I've gone through that, let's first start out with the YJ Guansu. The YJ Guansu comes in at $8, which is extremely cheap for a 4x4 this good quality. This cube has the typical Moyu shades, and its size is 62mm, which is the same size as Moyu's top 4x4, the Moyu Guansu. The turning is very smooth due to the stock lube that feels similar to the stock lube in Gans puzzles. It feels incredibly similar to the Moyu Guansu, but with a softer and lighter plastic. Its weight was extremely lighter than the Guansu, which is what I prefer. One problem I've been having is the catches. This cube catches more than the Guansu, but isn't a very huge problem. The worst problem is that this cube does tend to pop. The pops are a little bit more frequent than the Guansu, but the Guansu has pops that consist of 1 to 3 pieces, while the Guansu can explode. Pops occur around every 10 to 15 solves, and it pops more when I'm solving without a timer, which is quite weird. Let's take a quick look at the pieces. It features the primary plastic internal pieces, which must make this cube a little bit smoother than other 4x4s on the market. The centerpiece looks very similar to the Guansu centerpiece, but has some hollowed out parts. The edge piece looks almost identical to the Moyu Bochuang's edge piece, which I'll cover later in the video. The corner piece is also a typical Moyu 4x4 corner piece. So my summary on the YJ Guansu is that you should definitely buy it, especially if you like the Guansu. My main before was the Guansu, and I switched over a few days ago. It only comes in at $8 and is a pleasure to have in my collection. So moving over to the Moyu Bochuang 5x5 GT. So Moyu has produced some 5x5s in the past called the Bochuang and the Huachuang, and were both over $30. So now Moyu has produced a better 5x5 at a cheaper price. This cube comes in at $20 and is the size of 63.5mm, which is just a tad bit larger than the Yushin 5x5, which is 63mm. The Yushin 5x5 used to be my main, but now I've switched over to the Moyu Bochuang. I purchased this cube in stickerless and black plastics, but it comes in different colored plastics besides the obvious white, like blue, teal, and pink. I'm really enjoying the new colored plastics that Moyu is producing their new cubes in. So over to the turning of this puzzle. It's extremely scratchy and was the same out of the box. It was very catchy and locky out of the box as well. This was very annoying at first, but it went away after I used it a lot. I took apart some of the cube to lube the pieces partially. I just used a little bit of Weight 1 from Speedcube Shop. The pieces look extremely similar to the Yushin, but just with a few modifications. I'm just showing the Bochuang's pieces in this video. The middle centerpiece is basically the same as the Yushin, but with an added lip on the backside and a tiny hollowed out hole. The corner piece is also identical, but with 3 very sharp points on the bottom. The corner centerpiece is a sort of warped Yushin 5x5 piece, and the edge piece also contains 2 sharp points on the bottom. So, would I recommend this cube? Yes, but if you like your Yushin, keep using it. There aren't many differences between the two, besides the Yushin being more smooth and more catchy than the Bochuang. So this is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so for more content like this. Don't forget to check out my social media with the links in the description. Tell me in the comments if you noticed a difference in audio for this video, because I'm using my Blue Yeti microphone that I got from Amazon. An unboxing will be out shortly. So I want to thank everyone for watching. If you watched to the end of the video, comment #Yeti to let me know that you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.